There's a Quama we all know, who's as bold as any Dunmer. You can see by torch.
Do you think those Ashlanders are still outside Moloch Bar?
Of course they are. The buoyant armigers cleared them of all wrongdoing.
Still, I pray to the three of them.
Don't worry too much.
Don't seem to be making much progress.
Enter the Library of Vivek, and be welcome. If you seek knowledge, perhaps we can come to a suitable arrangement. Well, have you come to see our wonder in miniature? Our magnificent tribute to Morrowind? Alas, the work is not yet complete, and, truth be told, there is more to our miniature Vardenfell than simply a representation of our land at a reduced scale. Indeed. And once complete, it will point us to the location of the lost Library of Andul, the secret repository of the knowledge of the great houses. I just need someone to help me handle the legwork, as it were. Well, that's the rub. Literally. The ancient families of Vardenfell hid the location of the library and then placed clues to find it at their ancestral tombs. I need someone to take rubbings of these clues. Will you help me solve this mystery? I assume you found the tomb without too much trouble. Were you able to take the rubbing as I directed? The model of Vardenfell progresses nicely, but we still have a long way to go to fill in all the notable landmarks and uncover the location of the lost Library of Andul. This is perfect. Now, prepare yourself. What happens next will be simply amazing. Thanks to magic provided by Lord Vivek, I can use this rubbing to not only record the clue provided by the tomb, I can add a new section to our model of the land. The model of Vardenfell progresses nicely, but we still have a long way to go to fill in all the notable landmarks and uncover the location of the lost. My research indicates that 30 of our most revered families each left a clue to the location of the Library of Andul. Find the remaining 29 tombs, take rubbings, and before long, our model will be complete and the location revealed. The model of Vardenfell progresses. My research. As you recover more rubbings, return here to me. With every detail we add to our model, the closer we get to discovering the location of the lost library. I prepared a list of tombs you need to find. Refer to the note as you conduct your search. Wonderful! I'll decipher its portion of the clues and finalize the associated section of the diorama at once. Well done, Outlander! Well done! Our miniature model is nearly complete, my friend. All that remains is a single component, and that's the key to everything. Indubitably, thanks to your efforts. Every rubbing you brought back not only helped complete the model, but it also provided another clue as to the location of the lost library. What isn't present is the key. That gap in the model, that's where we'll find the lost library of Andul. Once you go and locate the exact spot, we can start examining the records related to our earliest Velothi settlers. What do you say? Ready for one more adventure?
stop! Intimate knowledge and understanding of House Halalu is required to enter this vault. Quite simple, really. Answer the following questions correctly. That's all there is to it. The goal of every House Halalu member is to... House Halalu believes the best approach to negotiations is to... Success is achieved when a member of House Halalu does... what? I'm sorry, but you must be thinking of some other house. This vault shall not be made available to you. Quite simple, really. House Halalu believes the best approach to negotiations is to... Success is achieved when You do know House Halalu. Impressive. This vault has now been opened to you.
Halt, intruder! Only those who demonstrate a keen and thorough understanding of the values of House Redoran may be granted access to this vault. Answer the following questions, or fail this test. Describe the driving goal of House Redoran. House Redoran's outlook on life can be summed up as... House Redoran most strongly believes in the following institution. An impressive display. You may enter the Redoran Vault.
Halt. Only those who understand the value and thinking of House Drez may enter this vault of knowledge. House Drez holds to the ancient tradition of Daedra and ancestor worship, as well as to the cherished institution of what economic system? Why is House Drez crucial to Morrowind's survival? How does House Drez view the Dunmer role in Tamriel? You demonstrate a clear understanding of the values of House Drez. You may enter this vault.
Halt, intruder. Before entering this vault, you must demonstrate that you understand the goals and beliefs of House Indoril. By answering a few simple questions, such as this one. House Indoril holds what cherished institution to be most precious? According to House Indoril, Dunmer culture must... With regard to outsiders, how does House Indoril stand? You show a deep and abiding understanding of the values of House Indoril. You may enter this vault.
Was the Library of Undul in the location revealed by our model? And was it filled with ancient knowledge once thought lost? You recovered the lost genealogies of the great houses? Why, these date back to before the War of the First Council. Remarkable! You have done a great service for this library and all of Morrowind, Outlander. Nothing yet. I need to catalog them, study the ancient script, and make suitable translations. But given time, the great houses will see the value in this project and reward our efforts accordingly. In the meantime, take this with my gratitude. Between our detailed model, the genealogies, and the other tomes of knowledge discovered in the lost Library of Ondul, the Dunmer shall gain a better understanding of the great houses and where we all came from. Thanks to you, my friend.
one moment. Let me finish this thought. What's this word? Oh, I wish my dear Narcissus would return so I could ask. His handwriting is atrocious. Oh well, I'll just write inky black darkness. That sounds like the tomb he described to me. The nearby Drelloth tomb, of course. My employer, the famous adventurer Narcissus Dren, explores its depths, searching for hidden treasure even as we speak. I hope to get to investigate a tomb one day. For now, I'm content to be Narcissus' assistant. I am the personal assistant to Narcissus Dren, and I know a great deal about a good many things. I found the old scroll that mentioned the treasure, after all. Narcissus has been gone a long time, though. Even missed lunch today, and he never skips a meal. You'll check on Narcissus? How sweet. I will make certain you get a mention in his next book. I suppose he just lost track of time studying an intriguing relic or some such. But I'll feel so much better if you go into Drelloth and see if he's all right. Certainly. I'd be more than happy to tell you all about the great Narcissus Dren and his exciting adventures. What do you want to know? I suppose I can take credit for that. I found an old scroll in a Talvani bookshop and took it right to Narcissus for analysis. His translation indicated there were secret passages inside. He said secret passages mean hidden treasure, so here we are. You don't know the great Narcissus Dren? He explores the world's most dangerous locations and writes books so that his beloved admirers can experience his adventures vicariously. Oh, just reading his words will send little thrills up and down your spine. It is much more than mere admiration. Narcissus Dren fills my heart the way mead fills an earthen jar. Someday, we will undergo the ritual of Mara and live happily as husband and wife. Erfbeta Dren. It has a certain flair, don't you think? You did? Rothgar, you say? Funny. I don't remember seeing you mentioned in Narcissus Dren and the Draugr Dilemma. Are you sure you met my Narcissus? A person of his stature is often impersonated by unscrupulous cads. Oh, that sounds just like my Narcissus. Sometimes he has so many thoughts going through his head, he can get distracted. His work in the Drelloth tomb is very important. So, if you can make sure he's all right, I would really appreciate it.